Welcome back to ClickFunnels Quick Start Blueprint. This is Dan Havey with CFninjaHacks, and this is the last video in our series where we're looking at the elements inside of the page editor. So we're way down here at the bottom at the miscellaneous elements. So let's take a look first at our social share, and we can share this page to either Facebook or Twitter. So let's open it up. And right here, you're going to put in the URL to this page. Now, it's nice that they pre-populate it for us. So let's slide all the way to the end here. We have opt-in, and it ends in 073. And we can come out and confirm this is the right page because this is the opt-in page we're working on. And we can click on the gear, and it brings us right here to the ending path of the URL, opt-in ending in 073. So we know that is exactly what page we are going to share. So somebody clicks on Facebook or Twitter, they will share it there. And then we have a title, Twitter title, and we can call this anything we want, title for Twitter. And then you would put in your Twitter username right there. I don't have a Twitter account, so I don't have a Twitter username, so I don't have anything to put in there. Theme-wise, you can obviously change how it's going to look on the page. And under Advanced, you can decide left, right, or center. So that is it for the social share element. Now let's next go to the privacy notice. And I will tell you right now, I'm not sure if this thing works at all or not. I actually had it working yesterday, but everything in it had to do with ClickFunnels, and there's absolutely no way to change the words in this box. What it did is it opened up a little box in the bottom corner here with links to the privacy and your cookie URL, I guess. But it opened up, and now I can't even get it to work at all, and it wasn't going to be any good anyway because everything in there had to do with ClickFunnels, and you can't change the words. So don't even bother using that one. We'll take it out. And then the next one is the Facebook comments. And so we can click on this. And in here, you would put in the URL of the page. Again, they probably should have just put in the link to this page right here, the URL for this page. They did not do that. But you can put in the page that you would want somebody to be putting this comment on. And we got light and dark, and under advanced there is nothing. But I will save this and let me show you what it looks like, because it will, after a second, it takes a little bit to load up. So you probably want to put this at the very bottom of a page. And eventually it comes in, and what this was is this was whatever they had for their default page. And so it's showing it's got 1, 2, 3, so 5 comments right here. I'm logged in, so I could put in a comment on this myself, and you can just click here and get 10 more. So now in your case, when you put this in, no one will have commented on the page, and so there won't be anything showing there yet. So let's see what the next one is. Text block. Here's another one of these elements. I'm going to tell you right now, this element does not work. So do not use it. Do not waste your time on it. Just ignore it. It's broken horribly, and it does not work, so we'll get rid of that. And then that leaves us with only one element left. This is our custom JavaScript HTML element. Now, you have also your tracking code right here where you can put in header and footer tracking codes, and you have your custom CSS, which you can put that into the page. But what we also have here is this custom JavaScript HTML box, and what this is good for is if you want something to just appear here on the page. So you want it in this right-hand column underneath your Facebook element, just something here. So a case like that would be if you wanted to put in like a survey element. So you would get the code, the embed code for the survey element, and you could come and then drop it into this box. So let's open this up. And in some cases, you may want to change this to third-party embeds. So put in whatever code it is. If it's not working, so you got your survey element code, let's say, and you're dropping that in here, and if it's not working, check out and click on the third-party embed. Sometimes that will fix the problem. But realistically, in here, you could put in pretty much any kind of coding that you want that you would use on a web page. So you could use HTML, and HTML, of course, that has to do with tags. So you have like div tags, you could have tables, you could have, obviously any kind of HTML in here. We could also put in JavaScript, which of course would be signified by putting a script tags around it. And then we can also put in here CSS, where you would put in style tags around it to set off the CSS. So those are your three main things you would put in there: HTML, JavaScript, or CSS. But for the most part, what you'll probably be using it for is embedding some sort of forms or other elements into the page right there. Maybe even an iframe or something as well. So that is it for this video. This is it for all of the elements. And so again, as always, if you got any questions, just let me know.